Peace and blessings, everyone. This is Rasharn Medina with A Look Inside. Today, I want to talk about resetting. So, I took a quick reset myself this last week or two and just kind of took a break from recording videos and a few other things I had going on in my personal life. And the reason I did this was because I recognized that based on where I'm heading in my life at the moment, that I needed to restructure my daily routine and my weekly routine to accommodate some new personal projects I'm working on and just some general life changes that I'm currently experiencing that are impacting a lot of things in my life. So with that being said, I decide, you know what, let me just take a pause. I know I'm doing certain things, I have a good momentum, but why don't I just reset, come back to center, and figure out what it is I need to do to make sure that I'm getting these new goals accomplished and I'm still getting my old goals, per se, accomplished as well. And when I say old goals, I just mean goals that are relevant, but I may have already established prior to the new goals. So with that being said, I took a little bit of time, and once I was able to do that, I realized that I was actually recording too many videos. So, and it sounds like such a simple thing, but when I say recording too many, I more so mean recording too many videos on a daily basis. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to shift how I do things on a weekly basis. So I decided, you know, I'm just gonna to record videos on this certain day, basically, and I'll have them knocked out, and that kind of freed up time in my schedule and energy and mental energy, especially, to be able to focus on other things during the rest of the week. So basically, this is helping me to organize myself and to be the most effective in life that I can be at this moment until, I make some other change and I become a more effective person. So I bring this up because sometimes we can be going through life doing things a certain way, focus on a specific goal, and it's a very linear process, and it's like, okay, if I do this for this amount of time, I'll get this result. But sometimes life throws us a bone, and we have the opportunity to kind of take a quantum leap and close that gap in time much quicker. But we may not catch it if we are going full speed ahead the way we were going about it, and we don't take that time to reset, to pause, to say, okay, hold on, there's something telling me that I could be doing things different, or I could be doing something different, and this would impact my life greatly in a positive direction. Or sometimes resetting can really help us to avoid doing something negative, or basically heading on a trajectory that's going to have a negative impact on us. So sometimes we're avoiding something bad happening, like maybe burning out, just kind of getting overwhelmed, or just kind of heading on a bad track, and that leads to some trouble in some type of way. So sometimes it is good to reset, to take a pause, to come back to center and evaluate where we're at. It's good to have that macro or large scale awareness as well as that micro or small scale awareness of things. Sometimes it's good to reset and say, okay, on the big scale of things, where am I at? And are my goals still relevant? Or is it the way I'm going about things still correct and relevant to where I'm at right now? Sometimes, maybe a year ago, what I was doing was relevant and the way I was doing it was relevant, but that might not be the case now. So it's good to take that reset, because we can get into autopilot, and autopilot's to me is a very neutral thing. So it can be used in a positive way or in a negative way, and that is why I say that. So if we're on autopilot and we end up going down the rabbit hole in a bad way, and we're just on this kind of we have this one-track mind, and we kind of go overboard, that can have a negative impact, and that could slow or stall our progress, and we might have to backtrack and then say, okay, how am I going to do this now properly this time? So just yeah, that's what I wanted to share, and I hope you guys have been doing well. Definitely like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment if you have any thoughts on this or feedback. Peace and blessings.